The wagtails form the passerine bird genus Motacilla. The forest wagtail belongs to the monotypic genus Dendronanthus, which is closely related to Motacilla and sometimes included herein. The common name and genus names are derived from their characteristic tail-pumping behaviour. Together with the pipits and longclaws, they form the family Motacillidae. The woolly wagtail, Rhipidura leucophrys, of Australia is an unrelated bird similar in coloration and shape to the Japanese wagtail. It belongs to the fantails. Characteristics: wagtails are slender, often colorful, ground-feeding insectivores of open country in the Old World. Species of wagtail breed in Africa, Europe and Asia, some of which are fully or partially migratory. Two species also breed in Alaska, and wintering birds may reach Australia. They are ground nesters, laying up to 6 speckled eggs at a time. Among their most conspicuous behaviors is a near-constant tail wagging, a trait that has given the birds their common name. In spite of the ubiquity of the behavior and observations of it, the reasons for it are poorly understood. It has been suggested that it may flush up prey, or that it may signal submissiveness to other wagtails. Recent studies have suggested instead that it is a signal of vigilance that may aid to deter potential predators. Systematics. At first glance, the wagtails appear to be divided into a yellow-bellied group and a white-bellied one, or one where the upper head is black and another where it is usually gray, but maybe olive, yellow, or other colors. However, these are not evolutionary lineages. Change of belly color and increase of melanin have occurred independently several times in the wagtails, and the color patterns which actually indicate relationships are more subtle. mtDNA cytochrome B and NADH dehydrogenase subunit 2 sequence data. Volker, 2002, is of limited use. The suspicion that there is a superspecies of probably 3 white-bellied, black-throated wagtails is confirmed. Also, there is another superspecies in sub-Saharan Africa, 3 white-throated species with a black breast band. The remaining 5 species are highly variable morphologically, and the relationships with each other and with the two clades have not yet been satisfactorily explained. The origin of the genus appears to be in the general area of eastern Siberia, Mongolia. Wagtails spread rapidly across Eurasia and dispersed to Africa in the Zanclane, early Pliocene, where the sub-Saharan lineage was later isolated. The African pied wagtail, and possibly the Mekong wagtail, diverged prior to the massive radiation of the white-bellied, black-throated and most yellow-bellied forms, all of which took place during the late Piacenzian, early late Pliocene. c. 3 Maya. 3 species are poly or paraphyletic in the present taxonomical arrangement, and either subspecies need to be reassigned and/or species split up. The blue-headed wagtail, aka yellow wagtail and many other names, especially, has always been a taxonomical nightmare with over a dozen currently accepted subspecies and many more invalid ones. The 2 remaining monochrome species, Mekong and African pied wagtail, may be closely related, or a most striking example of convergent evolution. Prehistoric wagtails known from fossils are Motacilla humata and Motacilla major. Motacilla is the Latin name for the pied wagtail, although actually a diminutive of motere, to move about. From medieval times it led to the misunderstanding of cilla as tail. Species in taxonomic order: white wagtail Motacilla alba, polyphyletic or paraphyletic. Pied wagtail Motacilla alba yarrowly. Black-backed wagtail Motacilla alba, Lugans. Japanese wagtail Motacilla grandis. White-browed wagtail Motacilla madeira spartensis. Mekong wagtail Motacilla samvaeusne. African pied wagtail Motacilla agimp. Citrine wagtail Motacilla citriula, possibly paraphyletic. Western yellow wagtail Motacilla flavor, possibly paraphyletic. Eastern yellow wagtail Motacilla chuchensis, possibly paraphyletic. Grey wagtail Motacilla cinerea. Cape wagtail Motacilla capensis. Madagascar wagtail Motacilla flaviventris. Mountain wagtail Motacilla clara. The Mekong wagtail was described as new to science only in 2001. Former species. Formerly, some authorities also considered the following species, or subspecies, as species within the genus Motacilla: red-whiskered bulbul, Amaria, as Motacilla amaria. Notes. Volker, Gary. 2002. Systematics and Historical Biogeography of Wagtails. Dispersal versus Vicariance Revisited. Condor 104. 4. 725–739. English with Spanish abstract. DOI. 10.1650, 0010-5422. 2002. 104. 0725. SAHBOW. 2.0. CO. 2 HTML abstract. Chisholm, Hugh, ed. 1911. Wagtail. Encyclopædia Britannica. 11th ed. Cambridge University Press. Wagtail videos on the Internet Bird Collection.